Let me throw a hypothetical at you because we talked a lot about trading psychology. I could imagine, I'm not really sure when. I'm not going to make a big prediction, but I think Bitcoin will hit $100,000 maybe in a few years. And I think when we talk about trading psychology, I think 100,000 would be like some magic number. So I think a lot of people would just have sell orders right at $100,000. So I think it might that would be a huge, psychological line of resistance. Or I could just see people going completely crazy and FOMOing in, and it goes up to 110, 115K, and then it drops down to 85K. So what isn't there something to like big numbers and people trading psychologically? Oh, it hits 20K or it hits 50K. Like people trade just emotionally and not logically.
Well, yeah, and that's why a lot of the smart people like yourself, what you alluded to, logically, then you'd set your sell order at like 99,000.
Mm-hmm.
So then when you're trying to sell at 100,000, there's actually not going to be too many buyers because that's the psychological limit. Let's say, for example, let's play that out, that example being true. I would also sell on the way up, and then I would rebuy after people had given up that there wouldn't be enough people buying 100K. So it's quite simple. You just have to see patterns that have happened in the past, and they often repeat. If you want to see the future, just look at history. And anytime that a chart goes parabolic, it goes vertical, it can't sustain that. So it's always good to take profits, even if you don't, maximize 100% of the potential gains that you could have got or received. It's always good to actually book a profit. It's good psychologically. It's good for your, your emotional well-being. It's good for your bank account. It's good for your wife or girlfriend. It's just good for your life to take profits.
Yes.
So a lot of the traders that just keep their money entirely in crypto or switch over to USDT, which is like a kind of a crypto, I guess, then I think they're missing the bigger picture about what this opportunity is. You've got to actually enjoy some of the profits that you can receive when you make good trades, and then it motivates you to continue to make good trades. If you never reward yourself, then you won't really it doesn't set you up for that winning mentality that you need. I like a few of the things that I've bought with crypto that I'm really happy about. Like I bought a nice massage chair with it, and those things are a couple of $1,000s. I basically bought a car with it, and I've gone on a bunch of holidays with it. I've bought some nice golf clubs, things like that. Not crazy expensive things. I haven't bought a house or anything like that with crypto gain, but those nice things that like $1,000 golf set that you just cash out and just take the profits. That's nice. It's always nice.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely want to, lock in some profits and also, reward yourself. But at the same time, too, you don't want to look back and be like, why did I sell Bitcoin at $100? So, yeah, you definitely take profits when you can. So one thing when he talks about crypto trading is unless you're just trading Bitcoin to stablecoin, Ethereum to stablecoin, you're really trading for more Satoshis. You're trading against altcoins. So can you talk a little bit about that strategy? Altcoins were really huge, I think, I would say in late 2017. And now it seems people are trading more of the, top 100 cryptos on CoinGecko. They're not trading these crypto number 574.
Yeah. Now, what is an altcoin? Let's help the audience in case they don't know. It's alt means alternative, coin, aka not Bitcoin. So even some people say that Ethereum is an altcoin.
Yeah.
But Ethereum has become like a premier coin that has a lot of trading volume. So let's not classify that as an altcoin. Let's call the premier coins Ethereum, Bitcoin. Altcoins are anything apart from those. And many of them are what's known as an ERC20 protocol, ERC20 coin. It's a token that is built on top of the Ethereum network. So it's basically just a tokenized asset generated by a smart contract on the Ethereum network. Many of these altcoins are completely useless. They are not really anything but just a token and a promise, like an IOU, that later on will become a valid project with something that you can use in the real world. Many of the projects that were ERC20 coins that are now more legit, let's say Qtum, for example, they switched over from an ERC20 to a mainnet to have their own native blockchain. Now, what that means essentially is that many of these ERC20 tokens are placeholders for mainnets until they have actually